Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your guy, Parkston. Mike Epps was on a recently did a sit down with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson on the All of the Smoke podcast. And he kind of talked about his survivor's remorse. And I remember being at the barber shop a couple weeks ago, and the topic just kind of came up. Why do we celebrate? And this isn't a new topic. We talk about this stuff all the time. Why do we celebrate someone getting out of the penal system, being released from prison, jail, whichever? We'll celebrate that, where everybody will show up for that, throw them a cookout, ticker tape parade, welcome home, my guy, blah, blah, blah. But everybody will miss someone's graduation from college. I've seen it. I haven't done it. There's a college graduation that I've been invited to or knew about that I missed. I've gone to all of them. And I've always felt that, because we always talk about how people ain't nobody glad to see you do good, and people are only happy for you when you're not doing better than them. So when you think about it in that context, I'm sure there's many layers to it, but if you just think about it in that context, it's easier to celebrate the person who has to start over. The person who has to start over, he just got out of jail, prison, whichever, did his bid, did a few years, did a decade, did a couple of decades. He has to start all over. So in that respect of, celebrating someone who just got out versus somebody who is moving on to the next level in life, or he has leveled up from everybody else. Yeah, most people are not going to celebrate that. Most people will throw that ticker tape parade for the person who just got out of prison, or the entire block. It's a block party because he's home from jail. Yeah, a handful of them, mama and big mama, and a couple of the uncles may be glad he's home, and they want to see him do good and prosper. But yeah, the person who just got out of prison, just finished a bid, yeah, my guy got to start all over. Sleeping on somebody's couch, moving back in with mom, grandma, no car, no money. So everybody's happy for him. This fool got to start all over. He ain't leveling up on nobody. I've always believed that. So Mike Epps was on All the Smoke, and he was, now, of course, not to the degree of what I'm talking about, but he was just pretty much talking about how he had survivor's remorse because he has this success from being in these movies, and movie after movie, he's doing stand-up. His career has taken off. He's successful. He's making a lot of money. But when he goes back home, it's like doom and gloom. Nobody's happy for him. One of the things he said was, how is my success a reflection of your failures? And it really does be like that. So that is why when I watched that, and it just reminded me of the conversation, like I said, this was a couple of weeks ago, but over the years, us as black folks, we talk about this stuff all the time. Oh man, when I bought my first house, I had the housewarming and only 3 people showed up. That stuff is real. So when he was talking about the survivor's remorse he had and feeling guilty about his success because the people back home hadn't made it, or they haven't figured out a way to get out of their situation, you start feeling bad. What is your survivor's remorse story? Be sure to drop your comments down below. This is your guy Parkston, and until the next video, later.